The digestive system and its tract, coming at you from Lars and Mike. Hope you guys enjoy.
Yeah. Are you ready to learn about the digestive system?
The digestive system is very unique. It absorbs nutrients and disposes of wastes.
The first part of the system is the mouth. It receives the food, breaks it down with the saliva, and also contains the teeth in the tongue. Next, we have the pharynx, which is located somewhere in here. That is where the food passes from the mouth into the esophagus. Next is the esophagus, and did you know it's 40 feet long? Nah, I'm just kidding with you. It's actually only 17 inches. In the esophagus, it transports food from the pharynx into the stomach, which aids in further digestion. Next is the stomach. It's a J-shaped muscular bag that uses gastric juices to break down and churn food. It's also where protein digestion begins.
After the stomach, the food continues down the tract into the small intestine, where digestion is completed and nutrients are absorbed. After the small intestine, the food is then transferred in the final tubule of the GI tract called the large intestine, which houses bacteria, forms and expels feces, and absorbs water and ion.
Finally, in the end,
Anus. Poop.
Next for you guys, we have the problems and diseases of the digestive system. First off, we have acid reflux, also known as heartburn, and that's when stomach acids move into and eat away at the esophagus, as seen here in the picture. It is very painful and can last for several days. It is also in the area around the heart, but no need to worry, you're not having a heart attack.
And also is a hole in the stomach lining caused by gastric juices. The symptoms are vomiting, loss of appetite, bloating, indigestion, and heartburn. Colon cancer is a cancerous lump located within the colon, also the large intestine. It is the second leading cause of death by cancer, and that's why you should get it checked out.
When you wake up in the morning, put your feet on the floor, do the 50-yard dash to the bathroom door, diarrhea, diarrhea. When you slide into first and you feel something burst, diarrhea, diarrhea. When you slide into third and you lay a juicy turd, diarrhea, diarrhea. When you slide into home and you feel something foam, you got diarrhea. And it sucks. Diarrhea is when feces move through the large intestine too fast and little water is absorbed, leading to a loose stool. Diarrhea also causes dehydration, so make sure to drink your fluids if you have diarrhea.
Constipation is when the feces absorb way too much water and you just can't poop. Here's a little story we like to tell. It's about this white kid you might not know so well. Sitting in class working on my anatomy project, when it caught my attention, I learned about the digestive system, and to my surprise, my food was moving quickly. Swiftly, I learned where my lunch was going, through the esophagus and into the stomach, then to the small and large intestines it roamed. As it passed through, the feeling was horrid. The apple pie was moving too fast for my stomach to settle. It felt so uneasy for me to sit and learn, when I know that an explosion was lurking about. Uncomfortable and moving around when Ian looks at me and says, "Dude, what's wrong?" I simply state, "I don't feel so good," and he replies, "Go to the nurse and just lay down." But I know that that's too far for me to walk with this happening about.
So I grabbed a glass of water to help it calm down, but it was useless because I was running out. No pass needed in this terrible time, as I heard my stomach rumble and tumble all around. Then Mr. Weaver was like, "What's going down?" And I replied, "My apple pie wants to come out." Then Mrs. Luffy chased me down the hallway, yelling, "Where's your pass at, kid?" No reply, because I entered the bathroom, and in the stall, my waste came out. It felt really good for my stomach to become empty. Save the apple pie until after next school time. That way, I can be in class. So that's the story. Hope I didn't bore yous. We'd like to conclude with the hope you enjoyed us.